Johnny Malcolm. Well, who is Johnny Malcolm? He's a harmless old lunatic.
Backbiting scum! You are here because the King of England saw fit to colonize this wonderful land. And you betrayed him! He gave you your home, gainful employment, and laws to abide by.
Mind your tongue, Johnny Malcolm, or we'll put the tar brush to it before we put it to your backside.
Leave him be. He's just a senile old man. He means no harm.
Tend to your cream push, Smithy. He bullied the Williams boy, and that's a fact. Upset his kindling cart for no reason at all.
I'll go to Hades, a lot of you, and I will push over that little warts wagon whenever I've a mind. I know his father is spreading sedition in Boston City, and if I split his head open, I will get 10 shillings from the governor himself. I will get double that for all you Yankee traitors.
You had a taste of the tar and feathers once, Johnny. This time we'll do it properly. Stand aside, Smithy.
Damn it, man, if you're a friend of liberty, leave off torturing a helpless enemy.
Get out of the way.
Hit him back, Smitty, hit him back!
Have you no sense, man? Have you no idea what you do to the cause?
Cause? You give me cause, sir. This...
Who's a fool? Liberty! You would give these dogs liberty! You would unleash these dogs!
They do you some damage?
Nothing permanent.
Animals to revel in such savagery in the name of liberty.
One of Mr. Adams' mobs?
All they want is cruel sport. There's not a man in that pack who wears the Liberty medal. Ben, get out a statement. Let Boston know we had nothing to do with this, and we'll see to those that did.
Done.
Thank you for the hand, young man. Name is Revere, Paul Revere.
Mr. Revere? Philip Kent.
Paul is our resident silversmith. More importantly, he's the one man among us who can reach out to the artisans and mechanics in the town.
Because I'm one myself. If you ever need a silver button replaced, Mr. Kent, my shop is on Clark Street.
Well, I'm afraid I do not have many of those yet, sir.
Yet? Spoken like a real Yankee, eh, Ben?
I think you'll find that he's one of us in many ways.
I hope so. See you at the salutation, Ben.
Which is the purpose of the Committee of Correspondence.
I will vouch for the trustworthiness of this young man.
Samuel, this is the young man I mentioned, Philip Kent.
Ah, yes. Friend of Dr. Franklin's.
Well, sir, an acquaintance. And very much in his debt for encouraging me to come here.
Well, we can always use recruits. And from what Benjamin here tells me, you've no love for the nobility.
Not to those who treat ordinary people like property, sir.
There is no other kind of nobility.
You've a foolish consistency, Samuel. We have friends. Like the Earl of Chatham. You can't just dismiss him because he's an earl.
Principius obsta, Dr. Warren. Principius obsta. Take a stand at the start. The first appeasement only leads to others. Be assured of that. And at the very moment that we have no issue to stir up the citizens of Boston to our purpose, we are delivered with two. Two! Since June. And yet, you hesitate. It is unforgivable.
No, Campbell. Let him stay. If we hear any of our remarks abroad tomorrow, we'll know who to blame.
We can trust him. He was with Mr. Yeats and myself when the mob ran poor Johnny Malcolm into the tar pit. He stood with us against a lot of them.
Yes, well, there you have the crux of the problem. Now, how the devil can it be us against them when we all sink or swim together?
The only answer is to provoke them.
I don't think it possible to provoke a populace that's grown complacent with the present prosperity.
It is possible. We must hammer at them daily with issues.
Yes, such as the announcement by the Royal Governor Hutchinson that commencing next year, his salary will be paid not by the Provincial Congress, but by the Crown.
The working man doesn't care who pays the governor. And since these last taxes have been rescinded...
But not the damn tea tax.
Well, now there, we have a thorn for everyone's side. Magnify it out of all proportion if we have to. But use that single issue to seize advantage. Confrontation and conflagration will surely follow. Now, as soon as the citizens understand that and accept it...
Samuel, you are a manipulator. And I will never agree that conflagration, your prettified term for open rebellion, for war, is inevitable.
Well, then, sir, you are blind.
No, sir, you are a manipulator. You are determined to take us to war.
German George dictates our course. And I say, let it be the last dictate that he delivers to these colonies.
Samuel was right, Philip. Dr. Warren may say what he will, but it's there for all of us to see. We are headed for war.
Whoa, grab those reins.
Kent.
Mr. Revere.
Do you know him?
Aye. From Boston, and a high son of liberty, too. You came up the post road?
Aye, sir, I did. Any sign of redcoats? No, sir, none.
There's a detachment abroad. We've no wish to run afoul of them. Aye, lad. We're riding express to give the alarm. Last night, light infantry and grenadiers started slipping aboard boats on the back bay. We might have been surprised, too, but one of our lads found 2 mongrels bayoneted on the streets.
To prevent them from barking. But thanks to Mr. Revere and Mr. Dawes, our expedition is a secret no longer.
If you're still with the militia, you'd best get to your unit. British. Away, and Godspeed.
Good day, gentlemen. May we crave your names?
Paul Revere from Boston.
Revere. Gentlemen, we have made a fortunate catch. And who are your friends, sir?
They may speak or not as they choose.
They bloody well better speak or we'll blow their damned heads off.
Dr. Prescott of Concord.
Dawes of Boston.
Kent, Boston.
Kent. There's a warrant out on this one. Aiding a deserter and suspicion of murder.
Follow us across the draw, sir. And Mr. Revere, we have heard of your excellent horsemanship. So you'll take your hands off your reins and let your horse walk.
Philip Kent, one of a rare breed of men. Men who were free-spirited individuals who called themselves Americans and marched together to create a nation that would guarantee life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.